Lexi Branson, welcome to the Valder Beebe Show live in Dallas, Texas.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I wanted to talk with you because I understand you're the VP of Health Policy at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and I'd love to get some information. So let's get started. I know you've seen information about expensive prescriptions. Tell me about a new price proposal that's going on for prescriptions.
Certainly. There is a new price proposal, as you mentioned, and here in Washington that's going around that's extremely dangerous. It's called Most Favored Nation, or MFN, and it's a policy that would essentially tie the price that Americans pay for certain medicines to the prices set by foreign governments at the lowest possible price. The problem is that many of which are actually set by foreign governments that have vastly different and less effective healthcare systems than we have here in the United States.
Okay, so if they're setting them, you said that we're the lowest price. Why aren't we excited?
Go ahead. Well, the problem is that we're importing the problems as well. So that basically controls what we would have to do. So it basically forces the hand of the biopharmaceutical manufacturer. So what we would see is fewer biopharmaceutical launches in terms of products, and we would also see less research in terms of rare diseases like oncology and things of that nature. So we're fortunate enough to where some countries have already done this. So for example, areas like Germany and Spain, they already have price controls in effect, and they experience significant delays in accessing new treatments. So we have already seen that they wait up to nearly 500 days for new treatments. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to wait that long for a new treatment, especially if my life depends on it.
I'm sure everybody's saying, me too, count me in. So how is this affecting us? Because when you say low prices, the prices for prescriptions are astronomical. So I could see people wanting to sign on for this. Explain that to us.
Sure. I think that everybody agrees, and we recognize that this is a problem. But the problem is that while MFN pricing may promise short-term savings, the long-term costs are far greater. We would see costs in terms of jobs, in terms of innovation, in terms of patient access, but also in terms of lives. That's really what we're looking at here, is what are we really willing to give up?
So what can be done to make medicine more affordable without limiting access then?
The U.S. Chamber really thinks that policymakers should focus on market-driven approaches to lower costs. So most importantly, we're looking at how can we raise the incentives here? And also, how can we protect innovation, right? So here's an example. If we're looking at improving competition, maybe we should make it easier for these biopharmaceutical manufacturers to actually bring a product to market. If we increase competition, that's a natural way that we can drive down these costs without putting patients' lives on the line.
We as the patients, what can we do with these bozos in Washington to hear this or to make changes? Excuse my language.
No, that's okay. I love it. I do think that one thing that you could do is talk to those people right there in Texas. You know, this proposal puts 309,000 jobs in Texas alone on the line. And that's just in the life sciences space, okay? So visit uschamber.com/price controls to learn more. At that website, you can also contact your members of Congress in Texas and make sure that they're aware of the dangers of this proposal, because I think worst case scenario is that this comes into fruition in the form of a legislative package at the federal level. That would be really dangerous for us here in the United States.
Is there no one watching out for the American consumer?
Well, you can count on the U.S. Chamber to have your back.
Okay, well, I like that. I want to thank you. And once again, where do we go online?
Go to uschamber.com/price controls.
All right, you guys head on over there because I know a lot of you guys know about medication and it's probably going to affect all of us. Thank you, Lexi. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of The Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to youtube.com/ValderBB Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.